we're rolling into early January here in South Florida. This morning it was 45 degrees at my house. That is freezing cold for our standards here in Florida. We just made it back from the Bahamas. For a long adventure. Look, Ollie's there. Show us your sporty sweater. Come on, we should show us your sweater. He's even got his hoodie on. It was so cold this morning. So we made it back Sunday in like 4 to 6 foot seas. It was pretty rough coming back the 50 miles across the Gulf Stream on a quartering sea. So quite a fun event over there. We went diving a lot, saw some really great corals, big boulder corals, and went over by Turtle Rocks and saw a really huge boulder coral that's there. It's got to be 12 foot in diameter and at least 15 feet tall and about 30 feet of water. There's some coral trees there actually with growing Aquarium palmata, which is elkhorn coral, on 2 trees growing right there. We had never seen those before, so there is some coral restoration efforts going on over there south of Bimini. Went diving in that area down towards Picket Rock. Nick went down and shot a really good sized lobster in about close to 36 feet of water free diving, which is what you can do. You can pole spear them over there. So that's always a challenge, got a lot of lobsters. And then we went down off to Holmes Cay, which is another small rock island on the way down to Cat Cay, and found a really nice big rock that comes up to about 8 feet deep. And on top of that is a really great piece of pillar coral. And I've been marking the different corals there in that area as the guys find them and as we see them. The GoPro actually got flooded out. I think it was past 33 feet. Now that we've read the instructions, can't go past 30 feet or it could get flooded. So I got flooded, so we lost some of the footage, but I did get one on my iPhone and did it right off the side of the boat. Got a really nice little piece of pillar coral, probably about this big in diameter. That was really beautiful. And even dove up down in about 55 feet to the north, about a 37-pound black grouper, lots of hogfish, again, more mutton snapper and regular snappers too. Told up a bunch of wahoo, deep drop for some queen snappers, a bunch of yellow eye snappers. Place we stay in at South Bimini, it's called Bimini Cove. It's a really nice location on the beach. You get every night tremendous sunsets. I mean, it's just beautiful. I was there one evening, sitting over by the bar, having a drink with the guys, and there's the sunset going down. There's these great pelicans going by, and I'm just shooting photos off, and it's just incredible. The seas were literally flat on a few of the days, though very rough on others. But I was up on the tower of the boat and spun the boat around in a 360 just to see how flat it was up on the tower, and then looking out everywhere you looked at. It was just like totally gin clear and completely flat. You can see the Sapona wreck off in the distance, and that is just so pleasurable to see. I mean, Miami's kind of cool to come down and see it. You see all the big buildings and everything, but you get to the Bahamas and there's nothing there, and very few people this time of year. It's rough at times, and people are concerned about traveling across the Gulf Stream, and we pick our days and make sure that we're safe on our travels back and forth. And then caught a really funny looking deep water fish. I believe it was an escalar with a massive amount of teeth, really sharp canines, looked like a big, I don't know, Doberman Pinscher or a German Shepherd with the amount of teeth he had, but a really nasty array of teeth. Never had caught one that looked quite like this fish. So going over was just a great experience to get out of town, you know, be on the boat for literally 11 days straight. Brought a bunch of crew members from here, Joe, Jolene, Alyssa, Nick, Dylan, Matt Grimes, and had just a wonderful trip. Had some great dinners, cooking sashimi wahoo, some really nice snapper dishes, Francais snapper, some fried fish we had one night. And it's just so exciting to, you know, recognize the Bahamas are so close, so easy to get to from here, but you got to be really careful because the water can get super rough. Had some days that it was certainly 6 foot seas, and you got to be careful because there's really not a lot of chance of getting assisted if you fail. So everything's got to be operational and working really well. As we roll here into 2025, we have two very large, about 900-gallon jellyfish aquariums that are going to go into downtown Miami on a big project there. We're working on another project up in Palm Beach County. It's really exciting. This could be a very great future, long-term, big reef aquarium, maybe on the size of this level at 2,000 gallons or more. We're going into the blue light mode now, but the corals are growing great here. Corals are growing great at all of our clients' aquariums, and we're looking forward to having a significant year, continuing to professionalize our aquarium services here in South Florida and with Fish Guide Professional Group across the country. Working out summit dates for that. We worked on Global Pet Expo coming up here in Orlando. We've confirmed up with Reef Palooza for April, working on the trade show schedule for the entire year. And it's exciting to be where we are rolling into 2025. I just turned 63. Gio, I think, just turned 38. And to know that the long-term future for the company and for all of our team members here and then nationally is bright and full of great prospect, building natural balance coral reef aquariums. So we look forward to giving you guys a great overall view of what projects we're working on for 2025. And we look forward to providing a lot of great content and a lot of great information for everybody to use to benefit your aquariums and your experience with the aquarium industry, especially the marine aquarium industry, and how it develops and is prospering across the United States of America. So remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.